Good morning. Phil here from Harris Automotive. Want to talk about something real fast. It's an age-long question that we'll get all the time. Why do mechanics, technician shops replace parts that's not needed or didn't fix the problem? Let me explain to you exactly how that works. Now, again, I'm not talking about the shops or mechanics that just don't really know how to diagnose a car and they'll just replace a part based off a diagnostic trouble code. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the shops and the technicians and mechanics that are very skilled with diagnosing cars, but sometimes we just cannot get down to the bottom of the problem. We can bring a car in, we can go through all of our diagnostic, we can test parts, we can run through all our diagnostic, and honestly, we just don't have nowhere to go. Now, I know you guys saying, well, if you're going to replace a part, then why not test the part that you're going to replace? And that's a very good question. And the answer is this: we cannot produce loads, temperatures, and things like that. Certain parts fail at certain temperatures, the outside temperature. Maybe when it's 80 degrees outside or 92 degrees outside, the part may fail like that. It also may fail for the temperature of the part. Maybe this part is under the hood, and maybe its breaking point that it goes bad is 270 degrees, 240 degrees. I mean, you just don't know. Or the opposite way, it's cold. Maybe it fails, when it's 32 degrees, it goes the exact same way. Or under load. We cannot test a part and produce load and temperature. Maybe it fails at, it acts up at 4,000 RPMs under load, at certain voltages, certain amperage. And those are things that we cannot produce on the bench. So then what we have to do is it's just process of elimination. It's process of elimination, product knowledge. That's what it boils down to. You're going to have product knowledge, process elimination, and have you seen this problem before? And that's all based off of pattern failures. So basically, that's how, now hold on, to back up a point. Before we even call you with that, let's believe that we ordered other parts, other sensors, let's just say, from our local parts place, opened the box real clean, test fitted it, took the car for a test drive, and the problem didn't get resolved. Believe me, we then took that part back off, put it in the box, and send it back to the parts supplier. That's a common practice in this business. So after we exhausted all that, the only thing we can do is call the customer and say, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, well, this is how I do it. Mr. or Mrs. Customer, I done did all the testing. I done tried this, I done tried that. And honestly, it's just a process of elimination. And, the part caused this, the labor caused that. And then when it does not take care of the problem, you're going to say, well, who pays for that? And the fact is, the customer pays. Because, you just have to let the customer know. You got to be upfront and honest with them and transparent and say, listen, this part may not fix this problem. And once the part is installed, is not coming back out. And so the customer want to gamble with it. I'll always give the customer the option of doing that. Now, some customers will say, you know what, Phil? I trust your opinion. Let's just go ahead and run with it. And other customers be like, oh man, that's a guess for $500, $800 or even more. No, I don't think I want to do that. I want to come pick it up. Now, I'm gonna give you a comparison. Doctors do it all the time. You'll go to the doctor and now I'm about to land this plane, it's almost over with. You'll go to the doctor and the doctor will say, oh, okay. Or you'll say, oh, I ain't feeling well. And the doctor will say, okay, well, we're going to try this procedure and see if it works. A week later, that procedure didn't work. Go back to the doctor. Or we're going to try another procedure. Or we're going to try a different medicine or a different pill or whatever, right? Now, that doctors is the exact same thing. They see the same problem. Sometimes it's a process of elimination until they get it right. But the difference between a doctor and your mechanic is that you go to the doctor. Yes, you have to spend your time to go to the doctor. Yes, you may have to spend $30 for a copay or another, $5 or $8 for a set of pills. it don't really affect you that much. But when somebody calls you up and says the process of elimination is going to cost you $800 or $1,000 or $2,000 to see if this takes care of the problem, is a totally different scenario. So what we do is no different than what doctors do. Is the exact same thing. Sometimes we just don't know, and we just have to, do a process of elimination. And don't let any mechanic, any technician, any shop tell you any different. We do not get it right all the time on the first go, because honestly, cars are tricky and we just don't know. We can have a control module that's bad, that's telling us that a certain part is bad. And then you test that part, the part is good. Now you don't know what to think. Do we got a wiring problem? Now we test the wires are good. So where do we go? Again, just an educated guess. That's just what it is, all right? So let's talk about it in the comments. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.